tutorial was about great political leaders. I am a student of humanities, social sciences, economics, politics, and sociology. And the name Masinde Muliro came, and actually enough has not been written about him yet. Because Masinde Muliro, I remember the heart of that thesis was, he was an icon of integrity and negotiation.
Wow.
Actually, it is told that had he not, unfortunately, left us before his time, he would have beaten Daniel Arap Moi at the ballot in 1992. Because that's where he was destined to go. And therefore, I think all of us, even the students who come to this school, this college, this university, really need to understand and study the man. I think as Africans, we don't do enough of studying our best. We tend to know a lot about our worst, but we don't know enough about our best. And I'll tell you another reason why I'm honored. Before I joined the bank many years ago, I used to be managing director of Shell in Kenya. Shell was the first company that set up, gave the seed money to set up Starehe Boys Center. In fact, the first teen house of Starehe Boys Center was donated by Shell during Operation Jocksport. And it was that's why it's called Starehe, because all the parents had been moved during the Mau. That's how Starehe started. So, as usually, we are very fortunate, some of us who have these roles, because I found myself ensconced between a man to my right called former President Mwai Kibaki, who himself has been a patron of Starehe all his life, and a former CEO of Shell called Muliro, passed on not too far. And both of them started working for Shell at the same time, before Kibaki came to politics as an employee of Shell. And we started chatting with Kibaki, and I asked him, Your Excellency, who would you say, as a peer in politics, do you really miss? And who was perhaps one of your best colleagues in politics? And he looked at me and said, oh, yeah. He said, Masinde Muliro. Oh, yes. You know how Kibaki talks? Very family. And Kibaki talks very family. And he said, oh, yes, Masinde Muliro. Oh, yes. And I asked him why, and he almost repeated that story of their fraternity as leaders. So I'm very honored to come to this university, actually in a very special way. I'm very honored because if I'm not right, if I'm not wrong, Kibaki has never missed a graduation of this university.
Yeah.
No. Himself. No. He used to make sure he comes himself. And he told me because he wanted to honor the spirit of the man who's Masinde Muliro. Wow. So I'm basically telling you these things because you have a big task to make sure that each and every single graduate of this school walks out with the same values. And I have absolutely no doubt, from the way we have been received, from what we have seen around the campus, that you really are in a great institution. So thank you very much for having us. And that's why I felt really honored. I not even told my colleagues how happy I am to know that part of the program was to come to Masinde Muliro. So point number one. Point number two is to appreciate you as a client of the bank. Equity Bank, I know we are known around the world, and thank you very much for your warm compliment and accolades. We have a very simple mission. One of transforming lives, giving dignity to our people while doing it, and making sure that that dignity is founded on socio-economic prosperity. That is our mission. We only use financial services as a channel and a tool and a device towards that end. And to transform lives, we have identified 4 pillars we work here. And our presence here is reinforcing that pillar. And that's why we love universities like you as a client. You can't transform lives when people are not educated. An educated person is a transformed life. A healthy person is a transformed life. So health is a very big agenda of ours. A well-fed and person of good nutrition, that is a transformed life. So food and agriculture is a very big area of our focus. And lastly, an area we call entrepreneurship, jobs, the foundation of job, risk takers, the ones who now come into the technical, vocational, educational institutes, understand how to do, work with their hands and their brains, and create value addition. So in those 4 buckets we work. And in addition to you being our client, I'm sure you know we have quite a significant population of wings to fly scholars.
Yes, yeah.
So we pay school fees here for a lot of the students who come. And therefore, our partnership therefore is ordained. I find that there is divinity and God's own hand in our partnership. And what I am saying is what we say. That is the message we pass to everybody who works with us and works with our bank. And we really would like to appreciate what we are doing together. I think the student card has been such a unique product. I think it's been adopted across the country by many other universities. The smart card. And we are very open to even making it even better. We have today become the most digitized bank. In fact, we've been voted the best bank this year by Euro Money. We've been voted we are Africa's number 22 best bank, and we are in the top 700 banks in the world today.
Well done.
And we are not that because we are good. We are that because you have allowed us to be. When we quote some of our clients and customers, we're very happy to put the name of Masinde Muliro. And people ask us, who's Masinde Muliro? And I know the Vice Chancellor was saying it in jest, but Masinde Muliro is a great institution. It's a great sanctuary of education in this part of the country, and indeed in Kenya. And therefore we are very happy. So today we had only 2 missions: to visit you and to also come and contribute protective personal equipment to the level 5 hospital. So we spent the morning with the governor and the deputy governor and their teams, so that our doctors are enabled to help our people as this pandemic comes. I think I've told you enough for an afternoon for equity, and we are really, really happy that you've received us the way you have. When you come to Nairobi, we'll do what Idi Amin said he would do when he went to London, and we'll revenge. in the line of revenge. And we are very, very grateful. We would like to continue our partnership. We would like to continue growing and expanding our connection. And please rest assured that in this part of the world, and even in the bank, you're a very, very highly valued customer of the bank. And we don't just call you a customer, we call you a member, and a very proud member of Equity Bank. So asanteni sana kwa kusikiza. Unless you have any particular questions, our work today was to say God bless you, protect you always, and take care of you and your families. Thank you for listening.
Yes, allow me one or two questions before we move further. What, do you have a question? If what doesn't have a question, then there's nobody with a question. I know why I hate asking him. He's one of the smartest guys around. So I want to allow you to speak. Before she speaks, I want to say, well, there's one thing you say. You know, it only takes somebody, assuming those days there were no mirrors, it's only somebody who will tell you the truth about how you look. So they are seeing you. If you have a lovely wife, she tell you why you should not put on that shirt because it has a very ugly button. So you know what I mean, isn't it? Now it takes a friend like you to come and tell us you have such a beautiful institution. Check yourself and see what is wrong. Can you even improve on it much better? And we want to thank you because we know with your coming and your usual presence here and the vision you have for the future of this country will take us far. The 4 pillars you have mentioned actually is what we are struggling as well. I didn't mention health. I only stressed the others, but in the recent past, there are stakeholders that includes the population as well as the county government have identified health as a key issue. That's why building that big also there. We are partnering with him. We are going to we are training doctors here. In fact, we are in the 3rd year. So our doctors will be working in that also, doing research there. We are doing things together. Apart from that, helping the well-being of the community. So we work together, both as a government. We are not like other counties where I've seen in other university that is just on its own. And the county government there. No, we partner here. So thank you for doing even beautiful things for them. He made a request. We are going to look at it. Maybe the right channel to do it and talk to him. He'll show you normally we do things with letter writing. And then we will work on it. So I don't want to say thank you for what you have shared with us. I'll leave it to Madam. Madam, when you are through, then you can help.
Thank you.